right. Peace, y'all. Peace for whoever is going to watch this. As, of course, I'm always trying to get my angles right. Just bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and light a little bit of Palo Santo. Happy 11/11/11. The portals are open. It is a powerful day for manifestation and setting intentions. So what are you going to manifest today is the question. Let's see what messages the ancestors, the angels, the spirits, the gods have for those who need it. Just going to go ahead and cleanse and smooth the space, as well as open the portals with sound. Turn Lauren down a little bit. All right, ancestors, angels, spirits, guides. 11/11 portals, and I believe I started it right at 11/11. It's dope. All right. So I'm just gonna do a general reading. I'm just gonna see what the energy is, what messages need to be revealed or need to be stated. I'm going to be using my Mansell Bowman Tarot deck, as well as my African Goddess Affirmations by Abiola Abrams that I've been using, as well as my Crystal Gems and Guardians cards by Margaret Ann Limbo. And I have a new deck. It's a playing card deck, but I loved it because I saw it was based off like the Ouija board. So I have a Ouija board playing card deck, which I'm actually excited to see, or excited to use to clarify in this reading. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this started. Let me wash the cards so that they fall in whatever direction they are supposed to. For 11/11/11. Let the chips fall where they may. Ugh, Pandora and their commercials, because I'm too cheap to pay for free Spotify. Right. Oh, commercials. Oh, commercials. Alrighty. Cards are washed and in order. Let's get started. I love this song. The Light. It's literally called The Light. That's dope. Alright. Alrighty. So, The Light. Ancestors, angels, spirits, and guides. November 11th, 2018, 11/11 portal. The portals are wide open. I offer myself up in gratitude and humility and pure of heart vulnerability. What messages do you have for 11/11/11 for all who need to hear? What messages do you have? Ancestors, angels, spirits, and guides. What messages do you have for 11/11/11? Please and thank you. Please and thanks. I'm sorry, that's a little too much. I mean, one or two at a time, please and thanks. Ooh, okay. This energy is crazy, you all. This energy is very strong. It's knocking my cards all over the place. Please and thank you. Please and thanks. I never call you a bitch, even my boo. There's so much more than you. Alright, what messages do we have? I feel like I should pull 11 cards. Yep, that's what I just heard. So, I will pull 11 cards. Let's start. We'll do past, present, future, and the 2 at the bottom will be the underlying energy. So we start with, we have 4 Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And the Star in reverse. This is the past energy. So 4 Pentacles to me. So you might be holding on. In the past, you're so used to holding on to stuff tightly. I don't want to say necessarily being greedy or just materialistic in like a vain sense, but materialistic, like being too attached, being too much attached to situations that you really cannot control, not wanting to let go of what has already come in to make room for more. It's kind of like a fear. It's like it could be just a foundation may need it to be shaken up. And truth came in and kind of like you experienced some type of truth, some type of true communication. And it didn't motivate you. In fact, it actually, like you weren't motivated from it. You kind of twisted it. Like the star is backwards. Like you didn't see the benefit of seeing this truth. Because you see in the 4 of Pentacles, you see how tightly she's holding on, but there's 3 more Pentacles above her head. You're not seeing all your options. You're not seeing clearly. Ace of Swords. No clarity. Or you gained clarity and you didn't like what you heard. So you've kind of been hindering, or you're used to hindering growth, being stagnant. Oh gosh, that's simple. So the next 3, 5 of Swords is in the present. We've got some mental conflict. With death right in the center. Meaning it's the end of that. Ain't no more mental conflict. You got to get out of that. Because you're getting ready to transition and transform into who you're going to be, or who you need to be. With the Hangman in reverse. It's being able to manipulate a situation. Seeing your ability to manipulate a situation to the best. Or you're not seeing. You're coming out of this energy. Like you're stuck in this mental stress. And like you have no hope. You have like no faith in yourself. Because you don't realize your power. You don't realize that no matter what situation you're in it for your highest good if you so choose it to be. It's either going to be, every situation is either going to bring you a lesson or a blessing, but either other way is to spark growth in yourself, transformation in yourself. In the future, 6 of Cups. That's nostalgia. In the future, you're going, I won't say you're moving backwards, but you're reclaiming positive times, happy feelings, happy emotions. This could be an old love coming back, old friendships, reconnecting with family. It's just nostalgic feelings, something that you have been missing for a long time, something that you used to have and enjoyed wholeheartedly, but it left. I won't even say that it left. You haven't been looking at it. You haven't been seeing and appreciating just the goodness that's been around you. So you're getting ready to go back. It could be also an inner child type thing. You're getting back to your inner child, which is the most innocent time for people. Your most pure time when the world didn't shut you out and shut you down. Yes. And the Emperor, you are coming into your power. It could be, if we're dealing with love, a past love is coming back. If a female or if you're a guy, Aries could be coming to you. A very strong-minded female, Aries could be coming. If you're a female, your Emperor, your soulmate. It could be reconnecting with a father or a father figure, coming into your strength, your masculine energy. Someone just the Emperor, someone who has their own empire, their own standing. And it's coming after the 6 of Cups. So it's like you're going back to you, like you already had this, but you've let it go. You didn't see it. But now you're starting to see clearly. And King of Cups. Like I said, it could be a love, or you're coming into emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment is like the end game. And this is the future. Like you're here in the present, coming out of this mentally stuck, mentally conflicted place, not being sure of. And you see the swords are in the skull. So it's only one guy. So I feel like this is the stuff you're putting on yourself. You're constantly in your head going back and forth. You're constantly in your head going back and forth. You might be fighting change. You're fighting this death period. The old has to die so the new can be reborn. And once you do that, like, you have to surrender. Surrender to the situation. Surrender to the journey. Right? Surrender so that you can receive all that you are supposed to. And I said we're going to do 2 for like the overall energy. Wheel of Fortune. Literally, this cycle. You are at a karmic cycle, my loves and lovelies. It's time to end it. If you do not end this cycle, you are coming back to this. Here, you're here now. Death is literally saying it's time to dead this cycle. Like, dead this shit, y'all. End it. Move on to higher. Move on to better. When you do, you will get to hear purity, innocence, happiness, reclaiming your happiness, past love, past friendships, just the feelings that you never thought you would have or experience again, coming into your power, your authority, your strength. This is the father of the zodiac, so this is masculine, and this is powerful energy. And again, this is 11 and 11. This is like a father. This is a builder. This is somebody that can build. The king is right next to the king of cups. Mastering your emotions, becoming more compassionate. If it's a man, like I'm saying, love. I'm just getting love coming in. Period, for anybody. This is a karmic cycle. It's like you're here and you have a choice to make. You can either move on, the pursuit of happiness. That's the song that's about to play. Yeah, I can't. Ooh, okay. This reading might be for me as well. But you either can move on to this beautiful period of happiness. You can pursue your happiness, or you can go back and go through this again until you get it right. Put that by my selenite. And the other card, 10 of swords. 10 and 10, y'all. Wheel of Fortune is 10. It is ruled by Jupiter, which has moved home to Sagittarius this week, bringing luck and abundance and wealth and truth and philosophy. 10 of Swords reversed, another 10. This is literally getting over your backstabbing, getting over being backstabbed, being betrayed, being hurt, being let down. The world just beating you down. And sometimes, like I said, you beating you down. You are banishing this. You are getting rid of those negative feelings. You are moving on because you cannot carry this baggage. You cannot walk into your power with these open wounds. You have to be fully healed to do this. You have to be fully healed. You have to let a lot of stuff go. You gotta let this past go. You gotta let go of holding on so tightly to what you don't need. This Ace of Swords, I'm up here with this star in reverse. It's like you can't be afraid of truth. Truth and clarity can't scare you. It shouldn't demotivate. It shouldn't unmotivate you. It should motivate you. You should have faith in the truth. The truth don't care if the truth just is. Period. Have faith in this. Let go of this pain, y'all. Let this cycle end for yourself and walk into your beautiful new beginnings. Walk into your beautiful new beginnings. I said I was going to pull 11, 3, 6, 9, 11. I'm good. 10, 10 up here on 11, 11. Oh my gosh. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. And the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit. But in reverse, that means it's time to come out, y'all. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to stop being in hermit mode. You have something to offer the world. You have gifts. You have something that needs to be shared, that needs to be experienced. People need what you have to say. People need to see what you have to show. They need to hear what you have to say. They need to feel what you have to offer. But you have to come out of your shell and give it. It is time. You are ready to emerge from your cocoon. You are ready to be the butterfly. You are ready to turn into the frog and stop being a tadpole. You're ready to turn from this little black bug to a beautiful ladybug. These are different things, different animals and insects I've seen metamorph literally in person. So like, this is really true. It's time. It is time to come out of this. You are moving into this space, this season of opening yourself up to the world, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And in doing so, you open yourself up to your power and your feelings, opening yourself up to love, because love is coming. Love is coming whether you want it or not. But if you don't, feel free to go back here and hold on to the materialistic shit that you have. Just hold on to it, Stay where you're at. It's not necessarily like a bad place to be at, but you have outgrown this, is what this is saying. Holding on so tightly when there's so much more that you can have. Look at that, those 3 pentacles above her head, and she just wants to hold on to one. Like, you've had this one, you've experienced it, you've learned what you needed to learn. Now let it go. Reach for another pinnacle. Reach for another pinnacle because you deserve it. I actually want to use these Ouija cards just because I'm just clarify this top row, this row of the past. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Star card. Please and thank you. Please and thanks. You don't want to go back in. Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, she can even be very grounded because considering this is in the past row, I'm going to take this in reverse. You know, you can't take playing cards in reverse. It's the same on both sides. But someone like a Queen of Pentacles, when that shows up in reverse, that's basically being kind of greedy. It could be a Queen of Pentacles upright is down to earth. She's practical. She's grounded. She's secure. She's safe. This is like insecurity. You're like, you're not fully aware of your power. Insecurity with that Queen of Diamonds. And in the past, I'm taking it as like you just, ooh, my cards all over the place. Energy, please calm down. Calm it down. Smooth it out. Yeah, just insecure. You're not grounded. See, you're not grounded and you're not secure where you're at. So you're holding on tightly to what you already have and you won't make room for what's coming in. Give me one more, please, and thank you. Oh, thank you. This is King of Spades, the King of Swords. So I could say this coming up here, this is mentally, you're not there yet. You haven't mastered your mental. A King of Swords, because some can be coming up in this past. I'm gonna take it as reverse. Like you're not sure yourself. Or you could be too sure, like you think you know it all and you haven't opened yourself up to more. Again, you haven't opened yourself up to more receiving. But the King of Swords upright, that's someone who's truth, who speaks truth. Truth to power, speaks truth to power. And is not afraid of truth coming and slapping them in the face because they need that. Okay? Don't be afraid to face the truth and don't be afraid to let go. Give me some clarifiers, please, for the present row. What is the energies of the present with the Five of Swords, Death, and the Hangman in reverse? Please and thank you, please and thanks. Please and thank you, please and thanks. Give me a clarifier for the present row. Please and thank you, please and thanks. Oh, that's too much. Can you smooth out this energy for me, please? Give me a clarifier. Give me 2 or 3. What are the present energies? Clarify the present energies, please and thank you, please and thanks. She that didn't want to go in. 10 of Clubs, which is 10 of Wands. This is burden. See? Burden. This mental stress that you're putting on yourself is a burden. But death is coming in to say it's time to dead that. It's time to release that. This is another 10. 10, 10, and 10. Surprised I'm not giving 11s, but you getting all these 10s. All these 10s are coming through because the site is literally saying the cycle is complete. Like the Hermit is 9 and 3 10s. Like it's time. It's time to let this go. Release those burdens. Put it down. Stop burdening yourself, okay? You are not responsible for anybody else's happiness but your own. And then what came next is the 10 of Hearts, the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Like I said, you are not responsible for anybody's happiness but your own. I'm taking this as this. You're moving into a 10 of Cups period. You're transforming from this burden into this emotional fulfillment. This is coming next in the present. That's what this transition is. You're coming from here. And once you see where you're at in the situation, you open your eyes to the possibilities, surrender to what's happening. You're going to come into your own emotional fulfillment. And that's where this bottom row is. Six of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Give me some. Look at that Ten of Swords falling. That's right. The burdens falling away. That's what that means. The burdens are falling away. Give me a couple clarifiers, please, for the row of the future with Six of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. You want it to fall out? Ha! Four of Pentacles. I'll repeat. A repeat card. Four of Diamonds is the Four of Pentacles, but I'm going to take this one as reversing. This is letting go. This is surrendering. This is releasing the grip, releasing the hold. Give me one more. Releasing the hold on things. We also have 3 4s. 4, 4, and 4 now. Actually, 4. We have 4, 4. 4 4s with this death because it's 13. That equals 4. Ooh. So 4 and 10 is a big number. Or 4 and 10 are the repeating numbers that we have on the board. Give me a couple more clarifiers of one more. Please and thank you. Please and thanks, Spirit. What other messages? Letting go of what you already have, or what you have had. Two of Wands. You making that decision. You're making that decision. You're making the decision to let go of the past and to move forward. Wands being a fire. I'm gonna set you on this Emperor then. That's right. Burdens fall away. Anything else? Let me clarify for the King of Cups. I'm gonna go in. 9 of Wands. Resilience. Get through it. Period. Just get through it. It's like a lot of, it's all this fire energy that's coming from Jupiter. But get through it. This is resilience. This is coming into your strength. Getting through what you've been through. Oh, I love these cards. They talk. Yep. So we've got 2 9s on the board, 3 10s, and 4 4s. 4 dealing with foundation. In my meditation today, I was starting to, like, I had an issue yesterday where I stepped on uneven ground and I rolled over my ankle and now it's swollen. I went to work on it and it was just hurting so bad. So bad. And I woke up this morning and it's swollen and it hurts, but it's just like I should have sat down. Like I shouldn't have went to work. I'm a waitress. I should not have gone to work. Sometimes you have to do that. Don't be afraid to take a break. If you experience some type of pain, some type of hurt, these 10 of Swords and 5 of Swords, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to retreat, says the Hermit. It's okay to go into hermit mode. To heal, you have to heal. You have to heal. It's okay to take some time to yourself. Don't let nobody guilt trip you into consistently moving and going and you know you're in pain, because ain't nobody gonna be there. Like, if people truly cared about you, they would care about the fact that you're hurting. They will want you to heal. They will want you to be happy and be 100%. And if they don't, then they're not the people for you. They're not the people that need to be around you. Move into this. Have some foresight for the future. Make the decision. Stand in your truth. Go back. Get back to what you used to love, what you used to do, and walk into your power so that you can attract the love and all the compassion and the desire that you deserve. Ooh, I'm going to move on to these goddess cards because these cards are talking. Ancestresses, angels, divine feminine. Cool. What messages do you have? Counterpart to the divine masculine as well. What messages do you have? Please and thank you, please and thanks. Please and thank you, please and thanks. What messages do you have? Alright, at 3 fall. We'll see what they are. I'm gonna start with one of the goddesses that I work with. The first is Oshun. I have my yellow candle right here. You can't see it, but Oshun, the goddess of beauty, she says, I take good care of my best assets, my mind, heart, spirit, and body. She is a Yoruba goddess of feathers, honey, and mirrors, reflection, seeing the other side. Now my feather over there, I didn't use. Oh, I have mine right here. I'm just going to put my feather down here since Oshun popped up. She asks, how would you treat yourself if you truly adored you, if you loved yourself? Do you love yourself beyond the superficial? In what areas of your life are you holding back from being your authentic self, realizing that your heart, mind, spirit, and blessed body are gifts from the universe changes the way you live. Realizing that your heart, mind, spirit, and blessed body are gifts from the universe changes the way you live. Realizing this changes. Realizing that you are blessed beyond belief should change the way you live your life. Okay? Rejoice in this magnetic thought with the allure of Oshun. Thank you so much, goddess. Thank you. See, where should I put her? Just put her. The goddess is at the top. How about that? The next one is the goddess of art. I am proud of who I am. Again, realizing how blessed you are, all the gifts that you have. This is, okay, I might tear it up. Woryu Pranili is an Australian Aboriginal goddess of song, birds, bark, sun, and red. The color red. She asks, when was the last time you felt proud of who you are versus pride and what you have done? Of who you are, being proud of who you are. Again, if you believe that life was happening for you and not to you, how would you change your story about your life thus far? Your life is your masterpiece. Make yourself proud. Embrace this thought with a song of Woryu Pranili, Australian Aboriginal goddess of birds and bark. Yeah. Life is not, like I said, every situation that you go through is going to mold you, whether it's a blessing or a lesson. If it's great, it's a blessing. If it's not so desirable, it was a lesson. It taught you what you did not want. But it's building you. You are coming into this masterpiece, this powerful masterpiece, this powerful, loving masterpiece. You have to allow it to unfold. Art takes time. It takes time. It is an expression of the soul. You, as a physical being, are an expression of your soul. How are you expressing that? The last one, goddess of the sun. It's fun to live on purpose. This is Wala, another Australian Aboriginal goddess. This is their goddess of the sun. She asks, if your life had a purpose, what would it be? When you consider this, what feelings does this awaken? You are on a mission and the grand plan needs you to live it. A masterpiece. You are a part of the grand plan. The grand divine plan is a masterpiece in itself. There are masterpieces within masterpieces within masterpieces within masterpieces. There are so many levels to this universe. So it's infinite. So there's no point in saying there's so many. It's just infinite. There's no beginning. There's no end. It's all. It just is. It's the all. Okay? You are on a mission and the grand plan needs you to live it. You don't need to find it. You only need to claim it. It's your divine birthright. Who are you? Who were you before the world told you who you should be? Who were you before the world told you who you should be? It says, rise to this thought with the warmth and shining blessings of Wala, the Australian Aboriginal goddess. Oh, please excuse me. I'm getting emotional because this is powerful. This reading is like really on it. Like, it's time. It really is. It's time. It is time. I'm going to probably do one crystal. I'm just going to do all the decks just because they here, because this reading is really going. It's time to come out your shell and be who you are. Be the masterpiece. Emerge as the butterfly that you're supposed to. Okay? Be the masterpiece. Come out, hermit. Come out, hermit. I don't know how to put this. There we go. Come out. Ancestors, angels of the realm of crystals. What do you have? Oh, one fell. We're going to take that. Tabular quartz is the angel of telepathy. It's a form of communication. Do people listen when you speak? Do you feel like you're not being heard? Okay? It says know exactly what you wish to communicate, but you have to go within to find that. And you've spent this time going within. Now it's time to communicate. If people don't want to listen, fuck them. They don't have to. There are plenty of people. It says up here, there are plenty of people. The world needs you. People, I don't know what I said. I said people need to see what you have to show. People need to hear what you have to say. I said that early in the reading. Do you feel like you're not being heard? Don't attach yourself so much to the end result. Don't attach yourself so much to other people listening. If other people, if your purpose is strictly bound by other people or bound to other people, you'll never be happy. Root Root it in yourself. Root your purpose into yourself, your heart, your well-being, your soul. Real recognize real. Those that need it will understand. It says know exactly what you wish to communicate. Use telepathy to convey your message through visualization and the imagination. Send mental pictures as you speak, heart to heart and mind to mind. Those that recognize and are on that frequency, they will come to you. Trust me, but you have to live your truth first. You can't expect real people to come to you if you're not being real yourself. It says, when I speak, people listen and understand what I'm expressing. I communicate from my heart to the hearts of others. I easily visualize and send mental pictures of my ideas, visions, opinions, and other matters of importance as I speak. The world needs to hear what you got to offer. Long story short. It's time. It's time. It's time to be who you are supposed to be. It's time to manifest all that you are supposed to have. It's time. At the bottom of this, it was Amazonite. And I had my little Amazonite towel right here. Uh-oh. I almost knocked over my Oshun candle. Amazonite. Are you holding back something you need to say? Again, it's dealing with communication. It's time to come out and speak that truth. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. Okay, that deals with health and healing. You may have some type of healing to offer to the world. But first, you have to heal yourself. Again, you're coming out of this time of healing. You could speak for this journey. The truth about a certain matter needs to be spoken. Honesty is important at this time. Have the courage to speak up with grace. Loving words have the power to heal or improve a situation. It's time to be you. It's time to be you. It's the angel of truth and honesty. Yes, truth and honesty. Truth and honesty. It says, I live my truth. I live my truth. I am proud of who I am. It's fun to live on purpose. Okay. I live my truth and honestly communicate what is on my mind with ease. I effortlessly find the words to express my truth and speak eloquently and lovingly. I surround myself with people who are not afraid to honestly express themselves. You may be afraid to express yourself because you're around people that are. So you're going to feel like you're crazy and that you're going to stick out. But fuck them. You have to trust yourself. You have to live authentically. At the top of, I got to do this last one. At the top of it was the angel of love. It says, are you searching for more love in your life? And down here is saying that you are. You are. You are. It says look within yourself. Go within. You have to find it yourself. Embrace the love that already resides within you. Allow it to radiate all around you. Become a magnet for love. Like I said, how you going to expect real people to come around you and you ain't being real with yourself? You're not living your true authentic self. You're not being your authentic self. This is not being your authentic self. This is being faced in the mirror. This is Oshun mirroring this back to you. And this is what you could be. This is what you should be. This is what your soul is saying you are at this very moment, but you're hiding it. You're afraid. You're hiding it. You're afraid because of all this hurt that you've been through. No more fear, my love. Fear is holding you back. Okay, become a magnet for love, light, and well-being, and these gifts will come. They're coming. They're already coming. These gifts. Jupiter coming back home to Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune is bringing those gifts. And this next year, your life is probably going to change in ways you don't even understand. Okay, this is the angel of love. I am love, and all that surrounds me and all that is attracted to me is love. I look within and love all aspects of myself exactly as I am. I attract love, joy, and happiness into my life, and I am comforted. Manifest that today. With these open portals, manifest divine love and watch what happens within the next year. Okay, in these cycles, and in these cycles, 9s and 10s is telling you to end it. The 4s are giving you the foundation that either needs to be broken down or built up stronger. And 11, 11, 11 portals is opening the time up to build it. Rebuild your foundation. Solidify your foundation today. Okay? Solidify it today. Declare to the universe that I know who I am and what I deserve. And I live it accordingly. I live accordingly. Excuse me. I know I'm divine. Therefore, I live divine. Period. And that's all I have to say on the matter. I'm excited. I feel this energy. For anybody that watches this at any time, I don't care if anybody watches this. I'm happy for this message of clarity for me. Oh, have a blessed day, my love and lovelies. And happy 11-11-11. I'll see you on the next 11-1-11.